I'm here with Coach Paris of Hoke County. Coach, Media Day here. Talk to us a little bit about what you expect out of your bunch this football season.
We expect extreme effort. We expect class. Play the game the right way, work hard, work together, build on the success that Coach Butts and his staff had, and try to make strides to making Hoke County one of the premier programs in the Southeastern Conference.
And how do you do that? What steps are you taking in the off season as we get into and now into the fall practice? What has to happen for that transformation to take place?
Well, we've had a very good summer. Our player personnel, our kids have really bought into what we're doing. Our running program has been very extreme, progressively so, getting the degree of difficulty increasing every week and every day. And our strength program, while we've had a fundamental shift from what Coach Butts did, we've shifted more to an Olympic format linear progression program, and which is what I know, is what Coach Jorgensen knows, and our players have been very receptive to it. We've pushed them very, very hard. We've established some high expectations, and it's been nice. It's been a fun summer. They've responded well, and I think we're in really good shape going into August. Our first 2 August practices went well, and we're pleased with what we've got. We're certainly not close to being satisfied, but we're pleased, and I'm happy with the progress we've made.
And what kind of differences in terms of offense or defense are fans and other teams going to see from this Hoke team that we've maybe seen or haven't seen in the past?
Well, offensively, you're going to see there's going to be some similarities to some of the things. Strategy. X's and O's are X's and O's. And offensively, we are going to be a spread team. We are a spread team. And, we'll be very similar to what you see Scotland and Richmond doing. Very similar, basically identical to what we were doing at Southern Lee. We want to run the football. It is our goal to be able to establish ourselves as a run team, and certainly we've got to be able to throw the ball, but our philosophy right now is when we do, we want it to be because we want to throw it, not because we have to. I think what you'll see out of us offensively is probably more of an up-tempo offense than what people have been accustomed to seeing at Hoke County. We have worked on we're still working, to establish an extreme pace, and and that's going very well. I'm really pleased with that. And defensively, we evolved a little bit over the course of the summer because of personnel and personnel capabilities, and we are right now a base 4-3 team. We will stem to a 3-4, and we're going to be multiple defensively, and we've worked very hard to not sacrifice size, but to make sure that we have the best speed that we've got on the field. We're not as big as I'd like to be up front, but we have made some concessions there to get some faster people on the field. So, and I think it's always been a hallmark of Hoke County, and that's been extreme good team speed, and we're going to try to take advantage of that and put a defense on the field that's incredibly fast.
And when you talk about defense, obviously there should be some pretty good defenses in this league. What do you expect on the defensive side of the ball when some of these teams you're going to see this year?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's defense, offense, special teams. Top to bottom. From a challenge perspective, it doesn't get any better in this league. Every Friday night's a playoff atmosphere. Every Friday night opponent, especially when you get to conference, is a playoff caliber opponent, and it's a shame every one of us can't go. But what do you say? I mean, the league is what it is. The defenses that everybody puts on the field. I mean, you better show up and you better be prepared to play for 48 minutes or longer if need be.
And will that help you guys as you try to develop? Obviously, there's no, as the Coach Sesser talked to me a little bit earlier, there's no night off. I mean, you're going to get a tough team every night, so you guys are going to have to be ready to play, and they're going to have to grow up, and they're going to have to get there in a hurry, right?
Absolutely, and that's basically the same with our non-conference schedule. We got a tough road to hoe, and but that's the beauty of it. We've challenged our players with that. We're not looking as far as setting goals, we have a lot of goals set. None of them are really relative to where we want to finish in the league or how we want to rate in the league. We've broken it down. Some would say, you know, incredibly simplified it. Some would say oversimplified it. But we want to be of a one day at a time, 1 week at a time, one opponent at a time mindset. And, you know, all summer long and even with our first 2 August practices, our sole focus has been Wilmington-Ashley, which is our first opponent. And you know, our kids understand that we intend to be 1-0. And you know, you can't be undefeated if you don't win the first game.
Very good. That's exactly right. Thanks, Coach. I appreciate your time, and best of luck this season as we go on.
Thank you. I'll take all the luck I can get.